Good afternoon and welcome back to Channel NTV. Here are the latest of your news update. South Africa will be embarking on a major police recruitment drive to employ about 12,000 police officers and introduce several other measures to prevent riots, similar to those witnessed in Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal in July 2021. Zianda Sterman is elaborating.
Fewer police officers at the moment than we did at least 2 years ago, and much of that obviously owing to the COVID-19 pandemic and how incredibly difficult it has been, or nearly impossible really, to sort of go through normal police recruitment and training procedures. So it's good that there's been this announcement that there'll be 12,000 new police officers recruited and trained. But the devil is always in the details. And I think the really difficult part of this conversation, at least, is the fact that typically in a year, SAPS is able to train around 7,000 new police officers.
In other news, the city of Ekurhuleni is providing an update on the electricity and water shortages in the municipality. Councillor Senzi Sibego, the MMC for the water, sanitation and energy, speaks on about the issues of no water in Tsakane.
And the Tsakane networks. So that actually extends the time in terms of the water supply when it comes to those particular areas. But earlier this morning, the Zulu Reservoir was above 48%, but we need to be at a 50% capacity for us to start pumping and supplying water. But then you also had the Kosa Reservoir, which now had to be stopped in order for us to get the Zulu Reservoir up.
Economist Pelisa Nkomohe says the industrialization of cannabis is long overdue. She says opening up of this sector will create massive opportunities for the youth and also for the economy.
Coordinated, for example, it could create massive opportunities for young people. In fact, when I heard that, I jumped off the chair and started celebrating because it's really an overdue recognition that there's a massive opportunity for this sector to industrialize from several fronts. I mean, firstly, it's a labor-intensive sector because it's linked to agricultural sector, but also it introduces a number of things in the value chain. It introduces investment in research and development. It introduces an opportunity for investment in technology. So areas like Eastern Cape, where it's
And lastly, President Cyril Ramaphosa's State of the Nation address focused mainly on the economy, which has been in trouble for some time now. So Ramaphosa says it's time to rebuild it. Speaking to economist Khanti Pai, he had this to say.
That we're going to have to make compromises, and I think that is the way things have always been. But unfortunately, it's not something, it seems to me, that we are able to do, and I think that's the problem. That's why actually somebody has to pull through. And I think this is why sometimes the president perhaps he can see that he's not able to pull through everybody, so he'll pick maybe somebody from business and sort of drop them in government and hopefully.
And thank you so much for always choosing us as Channel NTV and trusting us in giving you the latest of your news updates. We're going to be back again on Monday. Have a safe and a happy weekend. Until then, bye from me.